Hey y'all, welcome to the Moving with Millennials podcast with your favorite millennial realtors.
We are 4 top producing agents in the DFW area, and we are ready to share the good, bad, and the real life of real estate.
Whether you're thinking about getting into real estate, already an agent, or just curious about what your agent really does, join us.
Tune in every Wednesday to see what it's really like to be on this side of the transaction.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Moving with Millennials episode. Today we are doing one of Jake's very favorite things, which is talking about himself. And what better week to do it than his birthday week? So we're just gonna do a little Ask Jake Anything. He doesn't know the questions.
Jake is having so much fun.
I'm like
really
holding my breath.
and he's turning red.
Can you share?
We're excited
It's in
though.
the notes, the podcast
So
notes.
we took some,
So we have some questions from y'all that you asked us. We put some questions. Not gonna lie, Jake, when I was looking up questions, I Googled questions to ask on a first date. They're not bad, but it's get to know you kind of questions. So we have some really good ones, and that's what we want to do. We just want to make sure we get to know Jake. So why
Because
don't
you guys don't know me well enough.
Yeah. Let's do this. I want to start with the basics. So tell us about yourself. Give us your full name. Where are you from?
Oh.
What's your favorite
This
color?
is good because I
You
had to
just-
find this out by
Yeah.
going through your
You just
car.
talk about you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you've done that. I forgot.
Over his card.
Bless your heart. Full name is actually, so Jake is actually not my first name. Y'all all know that, right?
Benjamin.
I feel like I did know
Benjamin,
that.
ironically,
Yes.
is my first name.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said ironically. Benjamin is my first name.
So your name is Benjamin Jacob.
Langford
Or-
now. But
Okay.
But it was Benjamin Jacob. I had another middle name, and my
Murray.
last name was Murray. So I had
Oh,
Alexander was my middle name. So my initials were BJam. And so then once I got married, I held on to my last name as long as I possibly could. But then once we decided we were adopting and having our daughter, I wanted us to all have the same last name. So I took my now ex-husband's last name of Langford, and I dropped Alexander because the people at the Social Security office were like, you can't have this many names.
You'd have 5 names.
That's very southern of you.
It got to Benjamin Jacob Langford, and and JC's middle name is Alexandra. So she got my
Oh,
Alexander.
I
That's
love
cute.
that.
Yeah, so
Cute.
I like
See,
little
fun
things
facts that
like
we
that.
didn't know. So where are you from? Where did you grow up?
In the DFW area. So I grew up in Mesquite.
Mesquite.
Went to Poteet High School. All the things. So,
All the things.
Yeah.
I love it. And
Yeah.
okay, so give us some more details of
Okay.
what's your favorite color?
Well, I think everyone in the world knows that it's
Yeah.
navy blue.
You're
Okay.
right.
It is navy, but I wear all shades of blue. I think I don't remember how young I was, but I remember one of my early memories is my mom saying always wear blue because it helps your eyes.
Oh.
So it's one of those things where it's work with your assets.
Yeah.
Pops your blue eyes out. I
Yeah.
love it.
Pretty nice.
And I didn't have my arms back then, so.
Maybe goes good with these arms. As
I know,
well.
right?
Jake, they look so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, they
I
do.
love it. Okay, so that's basics of
Yep,
who Jake
okay.
is.
So once we got the basics
So
down, I'm
then
going
we
to take a
just
sip.
jump right in
Yeah.
and go.
Oh, and his birthday. So his birthday, the reason we're doing this because his birthday's coming up,
Yeah.
obviously, is
Yeah.
February 1st.
First, 2/1/89, the same year that our Lord and Savior Taylor Swift was born.
Yeah, we are the same ages.
I love it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get hate all over that, I'm sure.
So we're going to ask some of the questions. Some of these we came up with. Some the viewers wanted to make sure that you answered.
Do you want to start, Maggie? Or we're
Yeah.
just good on the
And then we're just going to
Uh-huh.
go down. Let's do it.
So, what is the
wait.
worst date you have ever been on?
Pre or post divorce?
I want to
Let's
hear
do
about
both.
it.
Never. Just ever.
So I can share that I was asked on a trip, and this person knows that this was a miserable trip for me. We were going to a cabin. I'm not exactly a cabin person. I was like, it has to have heat because it was in February. I was like, and it's got to have running water. We get there, a pipe had frozen and broke, so there was no running water. And the heat was one of those potbelly stove things that had rusted. So instead it was blowing smoke into the cabin, so we couldn't really use it without smelling like Lay's barbecue potato chips, which I swear to God I still don't eat to this day because of that smell.
Because of that.
So that was my
Lay's
worst.
barbecue?
Yeah, so that was
I love
pre-divorce.
That's my
So,
favorite kind.
I had to say, I pictured Jake, Meredith off of
Parent Trap.
I picture you her, clinking the sticks together to ping, ping, ping,
I have to her when Hank brought in a dead squirrel. That
Oh,
time.
I
was
bet.
freaking out.
Is this about you? I'm just kidding.
Oh my
You
god!
walked right into
No one
it.
is talking about that.
Okay, we're
I had to.
He was waiting.
I had to.
Pipe was frozen.
Yeah, that's just-
so
that's-
the
that's-
plumbing was bad.
The
gosh.
plumbing, there was no plumbing because the pipe had frozen and broken. So no plumbing. The two things
Okay.
I'd asked for, neither one was
Gosh.
there. So
That sounds
And then
Um,
what, the other
post
day.
divorce
was just last week.
Shush.
Okay.
No, I've had
No.
wonderful dates recently. Thank you.
Yes, we know that. I'm
We
kidding.
know.
I didn't mean that.
I don't. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
God.
good. It's good.
It actually wasn't that long ago. Yeah, they just talked about their ex a lot.
I know who you're talking
who
about.
I am friends with. So
Is this
It's
where
very
you
awkward.
won? You won in the. I don't know if you want me to say it. Like
Well,
when you guys
it's
were
not.
playing. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
I
they
almost
talked about
said
the ex,
something,
so
but
that
I
would
didn't.
be that would suck. Okay, so next question is. Oh, I like this one. This one actually came from a viewer.
Very
I love
close viewer.
It is a good one. Yeah. If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
Wealth, health, and happiness.
That's
Easy.
so just.
It's generic, I know, but
yeah.
I mean that's
Just
my
not-
pageant Miss
You're
America
not
answer.
so basic, so
No.
give me some.
Okay.
Wealth for what? Or just
Right,
elaborate.
I felt like that was a really good answer.
I know, I
You guys
think-
are just harping on it.
Yeah.
Why are we
Our
pointing?
birthday
Do we
is
want,
next
like, a-
month. We have
do
to
we-
be nice to
Do we
him.
want like a specific monetary? I want $1 billion. I mean, like,
Go for
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
if the genie's granting, then bring it on. Because I feel like money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you experiences and things, which are pretty close to happiness. Yeah, and then health, of course. Like, who doesn't want to be healthy? Obviously, having survived coronavirus now, and God knows what else I've had in the last year, like all the sicknesses. So I would prefer not to be as sick this year.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
So that's what if a genie, and then next question, Brandie.
This is not from me.
Oh God.
What is the most romantic and loving thing you've ever done for someone?
Oh, I consider myself a really good gift giver because gifts is my love language, like giving gifts, like
Yeah.
well, and receiving as well. But I gifted a year of dates, so they were already pre-planned out. So like you
Aw.
opened the envelope for that month, and it was like already described exactly what we're gonna do. If it was something that required like tickets or like buying something, those were already purchased and
That
done
is so
for.
cool.
It was completely planned out, 1 year of dates for each month.
So this must
Cool.
have been with your husband because, and I say that because there's no way that Jake Langford or Benjamin Jacob would pre-plan a year worth of dates. I don't think, or would you do that now?
Now, depends on if the person's worth it.
Gosh.
I don't know that I would plan that far ahead right
That's a
now
long
because
commitment. Yeah.
you're
The
saying I have
C word.
commitment issues.
Well,
yeah, I'm like,
I would
the
say
C word
that
makes me
too.
choke literally right now.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say it
I already
too.
opened
I am not looking to commit to anything for 12 months right now. Not even like
BT
nothing.
dubs.
Yeah.
I
God
love
bless.
it. Okay, next
What?
question.
What are 3 things you value most about you?
Oh.
That's so hard.
I'm incredibly blunt and direct.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that, and I think that it allows me to I'm either going to be friends with you, you're going to like and appreciate that, or you're not, you're just going to hate that. So it's like it's very easy for me to establish relationships. So honesty, bluntness is one. I do think that I can be extremely detailed when needed. I think y'all have kind of like seen that sometimes. That's not my default setting, but there's a lot of times I can go into very extreme detail, planning all those things.
Mhm.
I'm incredibly loyal.
I could definitely
The
tell
loyalty.
that.
The
Yeah.
bitter,
Yeah.
until the bitter end, I'll be loyal to you.
Yeah.
Like if we don't like someone, Jake's like, me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get
Jake's
them?
like, we TP
Yeah.
their house tomorrow.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly.
Or we could be like, we kind of don't like her, and Jake's like, I hate her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
okay.
why I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah.
I
I just
love
thought of
that.
that.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
this was another question from a listener. So, what is your funniest memory of high school?
Can I plead the fifth?
Yes.
No.
Are we
Yes,
past
you can.
statute of limitations for
I
various
think some of
things?
these, like,
What's your second funniest
okay.
memory?
Even that one.
oh my gosh. They're obviously
So here's the
inappropriate. Like,
yeah.
so
I'm like,
right.
okay, so I was very good in school in high school, like academics wise. So I used that as an excuse to kind of be able to get away with things. Like, well, it's fine if I do this because I'm still really good at school. So I was also the kid that, like, you know, drank definitely a lot in high school. I would sneak out and all the things.
Normal,
So
yeah.
I mean, I had fun in high school.
So
I'm not gonna pinpoint it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
because
you are right.
because only because
I
it's
know.
not just my, like, if it was just my memory, but
Yeah,
like it
it
like
involves
involves
someone
other
else.
people that I would be like outing them of, well, not outing them like that way, but like getting other people in trouble.
Okay, we move
Oh
on.
God.
Okay.
What kind of childhood did you have?
Well, I think that kind of sums that up with that answer too.
Well, prior
I
to
think-
high school.
Yeah, so I was in gymnastics when I was 3, did that all the way up until 11, then did competitive cheerleading. And that also in that time I played football, I ran track, I did baseball, I did
football?
soccer all the way through freshman year in high school. Like all the things. So super athletic, always. I had 3 older brothers to like live up to in that standard. So I just was like very regimented as a child. But like the kind of like the sass that I have, like that has been there like since the moment I was born, pretty much. So,
Love it.
Are
Love
you the
it.
youngest of 4? Cool.
Oh yeah, and you didn't even tell us
Youngest
about
of
your
4.
family.
Well,
Youngest of 4 brothers, sisters,
yes. I have 3 older brothers.
3 older brothers. Oh, so there's 4
In
boys.
8 years.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my
Wow.
god.
From me to my
4
oldest.
parents.
They
You
were
guys
hoping
don't
for
even
a
have
girl,
kids
but
yet. You have no
once
idea.
they had
I got,
me,
like,
they were
half
close
one.
enough.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Gonna half check that box, so we're good here.
Jake
For
took
sure.
one for the team.
Yeah.
Maggie, you have a good one. This is good.
What should clients? Oh,
Yeah.
What should clients expect when working with you?
Oh,
I think
I
your
think-
3 qualities were really good. Like
my
that's-
honesty.
yeah.
Yeah. So you'll get those 3 qualities for sure. I'm also, I think I'm really aggressive negotiator at times.
Mhm.
A majority of the time. I think
You're
y'all could
good.
probably all guess that about me.
At times, I would say
All the time.
Yeah,
I
what do you
stand
mean
my
at
And you're
times?
very like quick on your feet.
You know when it's appropriate to put your foot
Exactly.
down because there's times when you can overdo it.
Yes, yeah. I know, like with, like your transaction, I wasn't like overly aggressive with that because I thought in reality the other side was being very reasonable.
Yeah,
So
right.
like I wasn't like hardcore on that one. There are other times though where I do like I'm like hardcore, like we're not moving off this. Like
Yeah,
And-
you're good.
and at times that can't always be appreciated by other agents.
Yeah.
But
You're
Jake's
a
on
good
a lot of
negotiator.
agents' lists. I'm
Oh.
sure.
God, there are
bet.
like whole offices that are like, do not work with it. No, I'm just kidding. If you're my
Jake.
client, we'll still get under contract for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. No, it's all good. Okay, so next question. What's the craziest thing you have ever done?
Mhm.
It doesn't
I
have
was about to choke. I almost came out my nose. I am just living life to the fullest these days.
What does that mean? What does that
I
mean?
mean, have you
I mean, like I've had like,
skydived? Have you?
is it dived? I don't know what that
Maggie,
is.
sky.
No, I haven't.
Thanks, Boo.
I haven't done, so I actually am like fairly risk adverse. Like I know that we've talked about like risk recently, like in other episodes, but
Sorry.
I actually don't enjoy risk. It was a joke that like during my marriage that Jason, my ex, would always say like the most common thing I would say is that makes me nervous. I'm someone that like has anxiety a lot, so I don't do like risky things. So like it's nothing crazy, but I mean I've like had nights where I'm like out until the next morning and things like that. Just
Yeah.
fun, being fun.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that.
So you liked it. Yeah, you enjoy having a good
What
time.
was the exact question?
It was what's the craziest thing you've ever
Craziest
done?
thing.
So like, have you ever like? It doesn't have to be crazy like that, but like I said, like if you've gone skydiving, have you?
I'm really
Snorkeling.
none of it.
Well, you have you taken
Motorcycle?
trips by yourself? Like you go off and
Well,
just,
I
like,
did. I would travel by myself for work when I did like work for the interior design firm. I will I travel off to like meet friends and things like that. I would say, I don't know, I guess maybe I also not very like what's it when you do things last minute? Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
I can't even think of the word because it doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
I like to have things like I like to know where I'm going, what I'm doing. So it's hard to be like crazy, I feel
Yeah.
like. So crazy for me is just like being able to like let loose, like let your hair down per se.
Okay.
And just being able to like enjoy the time as it's happening.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I think y'all got a video at like 7 a.m. in the morning when
Yeah.
I was coming
Yeah,
home.
I saw
That last, a few weekends ago.
I love that.
So I definitely can I guess that's probably like crazy, but
Yeah.
at my
Love
age.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
God
is
bless.
the
I
most
love it.
embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
So I almost was fluent in Spanish. I took like 8 years before even getting to college. But the word for embarrassed and pregnant are very similar. And one time I used that when I was trying to say I was embarrassed. I said I was pregnant. So,
And that's
and not in a class situation. Like
what's the words? Do you remember?
It's just close. I'm not gonna say it because I hate my accent in Spanish, but
No, you
it's
need to
close.
give us some
Absolutely not.
Spanish.
It's close to embarrassed, like how you would think, like if you made that sound.
Embarrassed though?
Wonderful.
Embarrassed.
Oh my gosh.
Wrap it up. Next one.
Yeah. So that's probably the most embarrassing thing is that I used the word pregnant for myself.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Oh no.
Okay, what's your favorite way to spend a day off?
Shopping.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
So
you
like
just
I'm like a
say you wanted
shopaholic.
to,
Yeah.
like,
I wanted to
We're
take a
going
trip
on
to
a
New
date.
York. Well, yes.
I can't. I'll go to New York with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone can come.
Oh,
So I've done that before. I've like taken a trip to New York specifically just to shop, and that will be in my future. I was gonna do it this coming up weekend, but I think I'm gonna wait till spring because that'll have better fashion options.
Love it.
And it'll just be a quick 3 days. I'll shop, come home.
That's like does
Do we
that
stay
like
in a nice hotel? Because I'm like a bougie hotel person.
You can pay for the bougie hotel.
Deal.
Absolutely.
I'll do that. I'll pay for the hotel. You have
I
to
really
buy
don't
me
like in
I'm
New
just
York. Oh my
kidding.
god, in New York, like I mean, I tend to stay in like nice, like more boutique hotels.
Perfect.
It's important. To
Love
me.
it. If we were looking for you on a Friday night, where would you be?
How early are you looking for me?
what time?
What time would this be?
Like late at
10
night.
p.m.
Or in the morning.
Midnight. Let's just do midnight.
Midnight, I'm probably like out at one of the bars with like my little group of
What
friends.
about like 5, 6 a.m.?
I am in bed sleeping like an angel,
With who?
or I'm at a house party. With who? Oh my god, that is not an approved question.
Jake was so scared.
Y'all have no idea. Before we filmed this episode, they're all like in a little group, whispering to each other and typing out questions and looking things up, and I was just shaking.
Downing champagne or Prosecco.
Yeah,
Just-
for sure.
Ooh, Prosecco or
Liquid
champagne.
courage.
We know this, but the listeners do not.
So I drink Prosecco more, but I prefer champagne.
I thought you liked Prosecco better.
I drink it more. Yeah. It's hard to, I don't want to spend the money on good champagne. Like if I'm going to drink champagne, I would drink good champagne.
Or
I-
really
But I
champagne
do-
in the
Yeah.
I'm literally so caught off guard
My
right now.
God.
I thought I knew that answer, and now
I-
Did you know that?
I drink it more.
No,
So
I thought it was
I probably
Prosecco.
have, like, you've probably heard me say like, oh, I
No,
prefer
it's-
Prosecco because I do drink it more. That's all I buy. Like, like
It's
what
your birthday. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
It was his question. Okay, so I love this one.
Okay.
So favorite daddy-daughter date.
Oh my gosh, anything. She's just so perfect.
She really is the cutest baby.
Someone the other day was talking to me about like considering becoming a parent. Oh, I'll tell you later who. And so we were talking about that, and they're like, I don't know that like I would like how do you like have enough love like another human being?
You just do.
And I'm like, you don't have it before you have a kid.
just-
But
when
like
they
it's
are
like your
born.
heart like creates the space like when
Mhm.
you're born to fall in love and to love on this child. Like that's the best way to say
It's-
it.
Like you can't explain it
Yeah.
until it happens to you. You have no idea.
Like the moment she
Even
was
Mariana, you know like how it feels
Yeah.
to be a mom right now, but until they lay her
Oh,
in your
yeah.
arms,
No, I have no idea.
like being in the room when she was born, like the moment, like the first time I held her, like I don't know how to describe that feeling of just like, oh my god, like this tiny human being, and like I would do anything, like instantly, like just the love. So she is so much fun. She doesn't know this yet, but for her birthday, I'm getting her rollerblades, and I'm getting rollerblades,
So
and we're gonna start
fun.
having rollerblading dates.
I
I
love
want
that.
to roller
in my
blade.
condo, she can't
roller
really
blades or roller skates.
rollerblades.
Yeah.
We're moving up.
We're moving up.
So she can't really have a bike at my house, so she's got a bike at Jason's house. And can't really have one in my condo. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm like, where the heck are we gonna put this?
Yeah.
So rollerblades will make a lot of sense. So I'm hoping that those dates will be good. But honestly, my favorite time with her, two things. One, movie nights on like a Friday or Saturday. We like cuddle. She always tells me I'm the best cuddler in the world.
Aw.
Sorry
Don't
about
let her
everyone else.
grow
And I
out of
just like
that.
burped. Sorry. Yes. And then on the other side of it, in the morning, we purposely set our alarm, but neither one of us are morning people. So before she gets up at school, her alarm goes off at 6:15. She gets into my bed, and then the alarm goes off at 6:45, and that's when we actually get out of bed. So for 30 minutes,
Cute.
we just cuddle.
Aw.
And sometimes she will say she wants to be the big spoon.
Oh.
So she'll cuddle behind me. It feels like I'm like wearing a little human backpack. It's so
That
cute.
is just the cutest.
It is. It's my favorite
I want to
thing.
be the big
One of my
spoon.
favorite things in the
Big
world.
spoon.
Yeah.
Tootie snuck
That's
into bed with us last
sweet.
night. And sleeping with your kids is there's nothing better.
I like. She's never gonna sleep in my bed overnight. Like,
No.
it's not possible.
It's like for
And
20
furthermore-
minutes, but it's like nice to know like they snuggle with you and then you sit in the back.
This is
Yeah.
a TMI, maybe. So I used to like always sleep naked. Like that's just like my
I
prepreferred.
feel like that's every guy.
I know, my
Until
husband
I
just like let it
don't
loose,
get
you
it.
know. Until my
I
daughter was
can't
old
sleep
enough
naked.
to tell her preschool or daycare teacher, "Daddy sleeps naked."
Oh no.
I was like, great, we love this. So Daddy now does not sleep naked.
Oh no.
Yeah, love that. Got to learn when your
I
kids
like
realize
how
things.
so it's long.
That's
Okay.
so funny. Okay,
I
one
love
more. There's one more question, and then we're gonna do like a good little rapid fire here. So the last question, Brandie, you want to ask?
Best vacation and why? Aw.
I mean, I've had like several good ones.
Your best.
I think
Just say
I'm like thinking through like which one I would pick over the other. It would either be Provincetown last year, in Massachusetts, it started off as chaos, and there was chaos during, but it still just like was a fantastic time. And that I just like went with my friend Dan. Or LA, when I like went to visit him in LA. That was a fantastic trip. Saw Rufus Du Sol, who I love. Fantastic. It was outside. It was gorgeous, pretty. Did like a warehouse party in downtown LA where I thought my organs were going to be harvested. So it was so much fun.
Love it.
looking back.
Yeah, looking back, I'm
what's
like,
your, going forward? So that was your best like past vacation. If like where like is your dream place to like go? Vacation you haven't been.
So I actually am not like a super like beachy person, which I think is
Mhm.
surprising since I like tan and big tanning beds. Just would have looked like I've been on a beach, but I don't actually want to like touch
Go
sand.
to the beach.
Is it the sand you don't like?
Uh-oh.
No, it's not
Sounds like
really.
that.
No, I mean like I just get bored on the beach, to be honest. I'm like a city person. So like realistically, I think like my dream vacation is going to be Paris.
Oh.
I'll be able to get like all the I'm also
I
like a
really
huge
wanna
history
go.
buff. Like I can nerd out on all things history.
Mhm.
So like I could spend weeks there, I think, and be like,
Yeah.
perfectly happy. I'm not saying like in a hostel or anything like that
Yeah.
though.
Have you watched Emily in Paris?
I haven't. I heard it's like cheesy corny.
It is a little bit, but I actually really enjoy it. Like,
Okay.
and I'm not big on like the corny stuff.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think would say it's super corny, but
Okay. I'm
it's
down,
fun.
I'll watch it.
There's some parts to it that are very like it does romanticize obviously Paris and stuff, but
Yeah.
it is very fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do like a quick like it's like supposed to be rapid fire question, but I want you to answer quick, and then if you want to talk about it, you can. You know what I'm saying? So the answer needs to be
I'll
quick.
try my hardest. Y'all know I like to think before I speak.
So
I know. That's why we want to do the quick Q&A.
We all want something that may not happen. Okay, let's go.
So you answer, and then if you want to talk about
I
it,
got
you
it. I got it.
can. Do you want to explain it
Girl,
one more
oh
time?
my god.
Okay. Your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Pre-workout.
Not quick enough.
Pre-workout.
What's your dream job?
Pre-workout. Okay.
Dream job.
Back in interior design.
biggest
Alright.
fear.
Being alone. Oh my god. They like had to hit me with that one. I'm like, oh.
That's okay. Favorite actor or actress?
I don't know that I have like a favorite actor. I do think like Andrew Garfield, who played Spider-Man like several years ago, is probably like he's just so hot and so cute. So that's probably like my celebrity crush, maybe, which most people like. He's not a big actor. Favorite actress? Oh, that's easy. No, it's not. Well, I mean, like
Julia Roberts?
it would probably be Julia Roberts. I think,
Really?
yeah, because my
Okay.
favorite movie is My Best Friend's Wedding because
Oh,
it, like
I do love that.
it doesn't have the cliche like rom-com ending. Like she doesn't end up with the guy, and so I think that's like I'm a pessimist, so it's like closer to reality. So I
Yeah.
like that
I
one.
feel like that's the way it should be.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Favorite singer or band or type
Taylor
of
Swift.
music?
You don't even have to finish it. Taylor
Okay.
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
All
She's
day,
right.
every day. Wildest Dreams is like it's a bajillion years old, and it's still like the #1 played song like every year for me. I listen to it almost every single day.
Love it.
Love
We'll
it.
have to end this in like that song or
Oh,
something.
well, Jake won't be singing.
What's your favorite ice cream color? I mean,
Ice cream
flavor.
color?
I'm so tired.
Flavor,
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookie dough or cookies and cream.
Ooh,
They're
yeah,
pretty
that's a good
close.
one.
Blue Ball just released that.
Bluebell released chocolate cookies and chocolate cone cookie or cookies and cream chocolate cone. It's slightly different, but I'm gonna buy it. I know.
Do you do it in a cone or in a cup?
Whatever's available.
Sprinkles or no sprinkles?
Sprinkles. I'm always a fan of an extra flourish. So
Love it. Okay, one fun fact about you.
I'm not fun.
Jake,
I think that's the fact. I don't know.
That is a high opinion, but
I honestly can't think of any. I don't know. Like, I was terrible at this when I was like younger, like having to do with like some sort of orientation.
Yeah,
I'm like, there really isn't anything like super interesting about me. I'm kind of generic in like those ways.
Not so basic.
But I am, I guess, kind of. I don't know. I'll try to think of one. Or if y'all can think of one, what's an interesting... Y'all turn around on you.
Speaking Spanish for 8 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But I don't speak it now. I like lost it. I've like...
Okay, but that's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
And a fun fact that I learned today is that you played football at some point. I didn't know that.
Years and years and years. It was really good.
Oh. What did you play?
What
What
our
position?
listeners probably don't know is that Jake took his cheerleading team
Here's
to
the-
girls.
Here's the punchline. I was a tight end. Talk about turning red now. Oh my god.
That is so funny.
But I was good. And yes, okay, so I've won cheerleading worlds, which like in all-star cheerleading is like the max thing, like you could do like of everything. I've won that. I've won like multiple national titles. I was good. Let's just say.
Yeah.
I will say, and I know you didn't want
Sorry,
to
over.
like ever talk about this show, but I started cheer. Like
Oh,
I've only watched
Oh
like
yeah.
part of the first episode, and already I'm like, okay,
Correct.
like
Yeah.
I can already kind of see like where that competitive
It's
part of
insanity.
it comes out.
And
Yeah.
where that side of me was like
Wait.
nurtured when I was
Yeah.
young. It's like
Yeah.
being in that
Wait
atmosphere.
Yeah.
till you get to season 2. It's so good.
Dream
Love
car.
it.
Mm.
I know we talked about like you're not really into cars.
I'm not really
but,
into
like,
cars.
If you could drive anything.
Probably a Range Rover Sport. I think they're cute. Not
Yeah.
too big.
Dad car.
Yeah.
If you could marry someone famous, who would it be?
Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
I can
Call
look
me.
who that is. I don't know
He's
if I
cute.
can think about it.
Nerdy cute. Don't expect like muscle hot. He's also not my type.
Oh,
But I
you
just
would
think he's
marry
cute.
him?
Well, obviously my type may not work for me.
Oh, boy.
Oh goodness.
Most ordered drink at the bar.
Either a French 75 if it's like if it's a restaurant. Does anyone know what that is?
No, what?
French
Gin,
fries.
lemon juice, prosecco, and
Ooh.
simple syrup or sugar, whichever one they have.
And what is it called?
French 75.
Do most places know what that is?
A lot of like nicer restaurants do. It's a normal cocktail. If I'm at the bars, it's Tito's. I do not drink anything below Tito's, like on the scales of vodka. It must be Tito's or better. Tito's and soda, club soda, with a splash of cranberry and 1 lime.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, it's just like a sparkling water almost with
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
vodka. I do that too. Okay.
Favorite appetizer.
Cheese sticks. Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Had to be
Now I
sticks.
want some.
It had to be sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hype sticks, all the things, apparently, today.
Yeah. Favorite Dallas spa?
Favorite Dallas what?
Spa. Like where you
Y'all know that I'm not into massages.
I know, but you
else
don't want to
has
relax.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
pedicures? You get pedicures or have.
I have, but I can't remember like where it was. I only go like when other people
Come
invite me. I'm
So that's
sorry.
a fun fact. You don't like massages. You don't like people touching
No,
you.
please do not touch my body unless we're dating. And even then, only when I give you permission.
Don't touch my body unless I touch yours.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, next
Mariana,
one. Where did
you
you
get
get your
yes.
leopard sweater?
Well, no, this is
It's vintage.
no. The
That
last
was
one
on
is
the list.
Costco or Nordstrom.
Oh, depends on what you're purchasing.
That's a good answer.
Oh,
God.
okay. So this thing there is that like I will never, for our listeners, I prefer not to ever answer where I purchase clothes. And I'm asked, all the time because I do dress well. Just kidding.
God.
You
Often,
don't always want to know.
often, and I am asked often enough, and I prefer not to answer because I don't want someone going out and buying the same thing. However, I will ask other people where they bought their stuff. Not to purchase the same thing, but to see if there's like something similar that I would also like.
Yeah.
Like I would never go and purchase
Yeah, you
the
like
same
the
thing.
style.
Correct. But I don't trust that people are going to do that with me. I'm like, oh, they're going to go and buy the same shirt. So my go-to answer is it's vintage. So if you ever hear me say that, it's a lie. I own like 2 pieces of
And
vintage
he knows
clothing,
where
and that's
is.
it.
Yeah.
But see, like, if someone asked me that, like, I know it's gonna look different on them. Like, I don't care. If someone-
Yeah,
Like it's
but
not gonna
for
look as
me,
good on them. as
I
it
run-
is me.
well,
That's
no.
what Maggie's saying.
I-
was like, I can put it on.
I'm not as
You can
confident
listen to
as Maggie.
somebody.
So like I run the risk of it like it looking better on them.
Oh.
So I'm like, no, well, we're not going to play this game. I don't remember where I got it. It's vintage.
I sewed it myself.
And you can like style something totally different.
Oh, I forgot. Like,
True.
I didn't send you all of my questions that people sent to me.
I have a
Oh,
question.
yeah, I know.
Oh, go ahead.
At brunch, what do you order for food?
Oh, it depends.
Ooh.
If they have biscuits and gravy, I will always do that. I'm a good
No, I want
Southern
biscuits.
gentleman. So biscuits and sausage gravy, absolutely.
Yeah.
If not, if there's like anything French toast, it doesn't matter what they throw on it. I will always order French toast. I have like the worst sweet tooth in the world. I think you guys know that. I'm like, I just counted yesterday. I have 6 different packages of Oreos in my pantry right now.
You have the blondies.
That's so funny.
No.
You don't like the blondies.
They're good. I just don't have them right now. I've got 3 of them are one flavor. That's the gingerbread. I found after Christmas, gingerbread was my favorite during Christmas. But after I had COVID, I found 3 of them at like a Tom Thumb, and I bought all 3 because it's like
So are cookies like your favorite dessert?
No, it's like again like at a nice restaurant. Like my favorite dessert of all time is like creme brulee, but like I'm not gonna like buy that at Target.
Yeah.
Like grocery
Do you know
shopping.
how to make it?
God no.
Really? Is it
I actually so there's a fun fact. Like I actually really love cooking.
Yeah.
I most often
Cooking
cook
from
meal
scratch.
prep. Yeah, cooking from scratch. But I sadly meal prep more
Meatballs,
often.
everything,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do. Like, and I
Chocolate gravy.
enjoy it, and I'm really good at it. Yes. So that's like kind of fun. Like people
Yeah.
wouldn't expect that. But yeah, favorite dessert is definitely creme brulee.
Oh, now
good.
I'm hungry.
I love.
I want-
Yeah.
Have you ever had bananas Foster?
Yes, absolutely. I had someone
Yes.
make it for me from scratch.
It is so
So
good.
in Chicago, our favorite restaurant in Chicago makes it, and it's like in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's like
So good.
Is
I
it
know
called a
one.
flambe or flambe
Yeah.
or whatever when they do it? Yeah, I remember that because it's from the Candlestick guy says that in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
He says on flambe in one
What
of
is
the
his
songs,
name?
and that's what he means.
That's so funny. No, then I got 2 more questions for you. What's your favorite food? Like type of food?
I could eat pizza all day, every day.
What? I didn't know that.
You like pizza?
Love it.
Oh, I thought you said hated on
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
I thought
No,
you said too.
no, I said I could eat pizza
I
all
could
day,
eat
every
pizza
day.
all day,
Me
every day.
too.
Yeah.
If
I
I
love
Same.
gosh.
What's like your favorite pizza place?
he probably won't tell us.
No, it ranges. Like it depends on like what I'm craving. So like sometimes I want thin crust, sometimes I want
God,
like
yeah,
more
yeah.
regular
I want
crust. It
pizza.
just like all depends. Yeah, I mean there's like several good places. There's actually like right outside of my condo
Not gonna
complex.
tell us.
There's a place called Brothers. Thank you.
Oh,
That's really,
yeah.
really
Brothers
good.
Pizza, yeah.
Where is it
And then
by
Cane
you?
Rosso and
Yes.
Stuff.
and
We
Deep
love
Ellum is
we
really
love that.
good.
They have one at the Star.
I haven't tried
All those.
Gaucho, a steel gaucho. I don't remember what it's called actually. But it's like it's kind of like like the Brazilian like meat places where they like, bring it along.
Oh,
They do that with
and they bring
pizza,
it-
and they just bring different kinds of pizza around. Like you
Yes.
can
What
pick
is
like one
that
slice at a
called?
time.
There's
I'll
one
look up
for your
later.
birthday.
There's
I don't
one
remember
like
where it
that in
is.
like South Lake
There
or
is.
something.
They have one in Dallas
Yes,
too
we
now.
went to one. Yes.
It's the same thing.
Those are
They're
so
so
Oh,
good.
and then
What?
you and
Yeah.
I have the pizza place in common at
Perry's?
Perry's.
I
yes.
love Perry's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I've
I remember
never
you
been to
posted
Perry's.
that.
She did,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I
that's
visited
right.
because she
Yeah.
posted it.
That's
I
right.
remember
I
replying
influenced
and
him.
being like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, if this was
We
in Dallas,
should.
I'd go."
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like it's just a good pizza
Yeah.
place.
Where is
Fantastic.
it?
Way
In the Colony.
almost Oklahoma.
Oh, and you went. You
It's
went.
the Colony.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I showed Chris. I was like, "Oh my gosh, if that was close to us, I'd."
It's
I
good.
think they're putting in another one. I think like Allen area or something
Yeah.
like that.
So also almost Oklahoma.
Yeah.
basically.
7 hours
I
away.
Love
love
it.
pizza.
And then
Let's see. Oh, go ahead.
I was
Your
gonna
last
also ask, what Disney movie is your favorite?
one. Probably. I think new or old. Like, when we were growing up, or like now that
When we
JC.
were-
Oh gosh.
When we were growing up, Aladdin was always my favorite.
I do
Oh,
love Aladdin.
What in those crinkled face?
I
No,
kinda do
I did not like
too.
Aladdin.
The only
Oh
I
my
like
gosh,
that.
I love the little monkey. I wanted a monkey
I
so
like
bad for so
Aladdin
long.
only because like Jasmine has brown hair and all the other princesses, of course, were like blonde. So because it was like, oh, she's a related
Beauty
to
and the
Yeah.
Beast.
Jasmine.
Belle had it.
I just
love
wasn't
Snow
into
White
like, her
also has dark
style as
hair.
much. Well, I liked Meg actually from Hercules. Was one of my favorites.
Oh, I do love that
Meg.
movie
That was
too.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't into Hercules.
I loved
Um,
Lion King.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, and I hate Lion
It's
King.
so sad.
The
I
new
cried
one.
recently watching it.
Like, all that thing. I'm like, God, just get me out of here. I just see the Broadway musical of it
Oh,
one
did
time,
you
and I was
see
like,
the real one,
The new one?
not
I
the
don't
no, I
know.
did not.
Yeah.
Same because I don't like it. I did not watch live action.
do
I don't care
like
if
that
Beyonce's
one.
in it. I'm still not watching it.
It wasn't as
Such a
good.
classic.
Yeah.
It's really
Wait, what's
for
your
some
favorite Disney movie now?
people. I actually like Frozen. I mean, like JC, of course, is like obsessed with it, but I actually really think they're cute.
When
I
did they
know.
outgrow Frozen? Like-
Well, not
I'm
yet.
not sure.
There's a lot of adults that love Frozen too. So
Yeah.
Like whenever.
Oh, Like favorite movie and book series for me, both. Or favorite, movie besides My Best Friend's Wedding, but like series is Harry Potter. I'm like a huge Harry Potter nerd. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one time in high school, this is like we're getting into the fun stuff now. For extra credit, you could do like all these. Like there was like this Winston Science Fair thing that's a big Dallas thing. And so there were different like challenges that you could participate in and actually take place at Fair Park. One of the challenges was a Harry Potter trivia contest. And my teacher didn't realize it, and that's what I did for extra credit.
Oh.
Instead of like something hard that was like build a tower out of paper that's 12 feet tall, I'm like with only paper and tape. I'm like, no, I'm going to talk about Harry Potter. Yeah, so like you could have like there were different challenges. So like all of them were like hard science stuff, and that's what he thought we were going to go do for extra credit. But I did the Harry Potter challenge because it was still under the same umbrella.
And you were like, haha.
Yeah, it's like I just geeked out with other nerds.
Yeah.
Wait, did he not realize it was not a part of the thing?
He didn't realize when he like listed that like all the ones that we could do that Harry Potter was on there. No. Until several of us came back and we're like, we did Harry Potter.
You're like, I would have done this for
I'll
not
take my extra
credits.
points. Well, I probably would have actually, yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
I was also asked, a couple people like sent me questions. I tried to send them to you.
Can you send them to me?
A couple of them I didn't
just
think
open them
of.
up. I'll do it.
Well, I'm just gonna like say, I was asked how many bandanas I own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun
72.
So I did not count because I like just didn't want to think about it. I also was asked like how many shoes I owned. I can give an answer. So bandanas, I wear bandanas like mostly in the summer. I don't really wear them fall or winter.
That's like me with like big earrings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wear those like a lot of times, and I think that I have every color of the rainbow. I have like 3 different versions of like rainbow ones. I've got like tie-dye. I've got one that has like peach emojis on it.
Like for your tush?
Yeah.
Like your tush.
So, I mean, I probably have like at least 20. Shoes, I have at least 25 pairs of shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
What's
and
your
then what was
favorite
the
pair
other
of
one?
shoes? Like running shoes, sandals.
Type of shoe.
I don't know. That's so hard because I do love my Birkenstocks.
I love birds.
Very lesbian of me. But I also I have like some Nikes. Like I think they're called Tailwinds. They're cream and black and white that are my absolute favorite. I wore them last night actually.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, is there a question we didn't ask you that we should have asked you?
I mean, you guys got some pretty good ones.
You gotta get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I think it was a good get to know the basics.
I was nervous. I thought we were gonna go harder into the dating love life that you guys. They love to grill me off camera.
We did have more
I almost
questions.
asked you something, but I can't even say it right now. I'll tell you after.
I want to know what's your favorite pizza? Pizza's your favorite, but how do you like your pizza?
Oh, pepperoni, chicken, and bacon. Like all in one.
Like a meat lovers?
I was so shocked.
That's only 2 meats. Let's not get excessive here.
Don't even get me started.
Maggie and the meats over there.
She's not even on the
scoot
table.
in. I know you need to scoot in anyways.
I'm literally getting so
yeah.
Maggie's over us today.
I don't know that there's any other questions. I expect you guys, I was like fearing the worst and thought they were going to ask a bunch of like dating questions.
We didn't only because our birthdays are coming up next.
Right,
so
you know.
we'll just know.
Well, but y'all are all in relation. Like it's I won't be able to ask those same questions for you guys. So I thought like you were kind of thinking like, oh, we can get away with these.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just feared those questions.
We were so thoughtful.
Very. Well, and I knew that, obviously, like, questions had been submitted by other people, so I just wasn't sure
we
what.
We also knew you weren't going to answer some of them either.
I answered everything.
You did, but if we would have asked more personal.
I answered even some of the ones that what would you have asked?
What's the most funniest, or what's the
embarrassing?
What's the craziest
funny
thing you did in high school?
Oh, well. So
champagne's kicking in.
Now I'm like, if we're really gonna go there, I'm not gonna say any names or whatever, but several of us had a fair amount to drink, and there was someone that we did not like, and we TP'd their house, but maybe then also got into like things that were probably not good for the property. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You devalued the house?
More so landscaping.
Oh no. So the meanest thing Jake has done.
Yeah. Oh god, that's not even the meanest thing.
Oh no.
Yeah. See? Well, but it wasn't anything that couldn't easily be fixed, and it was all remedied. Nothing was permanently damaged.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh
penis plants.
No, I think we left a fish in the mailbox.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
See, that's why I did not want to go down.
High
I'm like,
schoolers
yeah.
are mean.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so much so.
We
Especially
did
like
stuff like that
girls.
too.
Girls
yeah,
are
see, and I
mean.
was good friends with all the girls because I cheered, and they were the ones being catty, and I just was the one driving.
Yeah, I remember we
Girls
used to do
are
things
Getaway
like
car,
that.
basically.
Put like gross stuff underneath their like the door.
Doormats.
Well, the door handles of
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
cars.
Doormats? You put things under people's doormats?
Eggs and fish.
Eggs and what? Ew.
Gross.
It would make the cats go to their house. That's so bad.
God.
Oh my
No, I
God.
personally did not do that. I just
Yeah,
I should
okay.
clarify. I was with the group that did, but I did not do that.
Mm.
Like
I
just
would
a,
never.
a fish, like a full fish.
Yeah, like a fish
I
that
would
you
be
buy.
mad if my kids.
Not like we didn't like
Friends did that.
buy a goldfish at Petco. I mean, like we bought a fish at like the
The deli.
the
thing.
Kroger like counter or whatever. Yeah.
So was that at least not like from the lake? It was.
No, I'm not catching a fish. God no. Absolutely
I love
not. Oh, that's another fun fact. No seafood. Absolutely
I
do not
hate
eat
seafood.
any seafood at
Oh.
all. I think
Yeah,
the
because
weirdest.
you might end up with food poisoning.
Exactly. The weirdest
don't
food I
eat
eat is
sushi?
escargot. No sushi.
You eat escargot?
Hmm
Love sushi.
It's actually really, really good.
Yeah, my sister-in-law.
You had to be
told me.
talked into that.
I did, but I've ordered it since.
I know.
I've ordered it
I'm
multiple
proud of
times
you.
since.
It's like garlicky, right? Or like-
Yes.
Garlic and buttery and so good.
It is. It's
Mm.
kind of squishy.
The texture isn't as bad as you would think. It's not like eating like a slug.
Well, after
It
my
is a
sister-in-law,
slug.
who's like
Escargot
so
is a
picky,
Snails,
slug.
snails and slugs are different parts of
It's not like an
the animal
oyster,
universe.
right? Like when you have.
I
a
wouldn't
oyster.
know.
Oh,
Never
I
eaten an
like
oyster.
oysters.
I love
Oh, I've
oysters.
tried. I
Crackers.
can't. I don't
Mm.
eat shrimp. I don't eat.
No,
Oh,
Mm-mm.
really? I want sushi now.
I've tried a
too.
million
I've been
times.
craving
not
sushi.
me. Not me.
It
Oh my
just the
gosh.
smell of it and the ugh.
Does Chris like it?
Yeah.
So
I
what does he
tried
do?
it.
Just go by himself?
Well,
We're not
I would
talking
say
about
we
Jake
just
anymore.
don't go.
I would say, well, no, I was going to say like
Yeah.
chapstick prefers sushi.
Who do you
Oh.
share
That's like the
chapstick
most
with?
thing I can say. Who do no one. Mostly. Not Maggie is the answer to who I share my chapstick
Definitely
with.
not us.
No, I'm that way. I don't prefer sharing chapstick.
You
I-
do with someone.
I do currently share chapstick with someone, yes.
Hmm.
So cute.
And it's
Love
not
it.
us.
Obviously,
Love
yeah,
it.
y'all are so into
Well,
it.
Benjamin, you have been.
Yeah.
You've been a delight to get to know today, and we wish you a happy birthday.
Odd.
Can I call you Benjamin now?
Oh,
Benny?
let's
Jay?
Oh, I did use Benny the other day. And it's like being funny. Being
My
funny.
brother's name is Ben, but his formal name is Benton. But I call him Benny.
Yeah.
Benny.
I think Benny is cute.
Benny.
If
I think
Benjamin
Benny-
does not actually think Benny is cute.
if
think
this was a
Benny's
boy, that's what Brian's sister wanted to name. Was like saying we should name him Benny, and I was just like,
What Friends character is
yeah,
Benny?
yeah. There is a Ben, so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I guess
There
it
is.
gets twisted to Benny.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't know, but maybe
Benny.
Are you going out tonight?
What is tonight?
It's Friday.
Yes.
tonight is Friday.
It's like no concept of time ever.
Well, we're
Uh,
releasing on a Wednesday. Do you go out on Wednesdays?
Technically, it'll be like 2 days after your birthday. when
Yeah,
this
okay,
comes out. Yeah.
yes. I will not be going out on a Wednesday. But that is
So
a
you
little
say.
it's too adventurous for me. Thursday is my earliest in the week that I'd go out.
Yeah,
I
What's
did
your
go out
latest?
Sunday.
Monday, Thursday.
Monday morning.
Oh,
Sunday fun day is a real thing.
Yeah.
I love it.
All
Okay,
right, are we
well,
done grilling?
I think that's
Okay.
been fun. We got to
Yeah.
know Jake.
Woo!
Happy
I thought-
birthday!
Thank
We
you,
love
thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.